Namaste! Hello, it's Marcus again. I don't know how many of you saw the last video. It was called WTFH. What the flipping heck is happening? And you know, a lot of people are asking me the same thing at the moment. We're in July. There's been a partial eclipse of the sun a few days ago. We've got a lunar eclipse coming up in a week or so. Today we've got all the planets aligning on one side of the sun. Astrologically there's a lot going on, and obviously these things affect us. We can't not be affected by the universe because we're part of the universe. We can't definitely not be affected by our own solar system. So these things have an intrinsic effect, and they affect us in lots of different ways. Now, at the moment in time that we're in, which is a time of great ascension for human beings, it's even more so that we're feeling massive changes. And to cut it very short, what's actually going on now is we're connecting up to our higher bodies, our upper bodies, our astral body, our spiritual body, our higher self. We're getting more connected. The fact that our vibration is raised such a lot by the light that has been coming into us, one of the reasons, is we're being bombarded with these rays of light. And these rays of light are raising our vibration. We too are raising our vibration through the work that we do or want to do, and the understandings that we have now. And the veils between the worlds are a lot thinner than they ever were. And what's happening at this moment in time is, I read a blog or a video by Victor Odo, I think it was, who very wisely said that it's as if we're like a snow globe being lifted up and shaken, and all the stuff is coming up from the bottom. And that's a very good analogy is what's happening to us, because we are being shaken, not stirred. And we're being shaken so that we can look at all the things that we need to let go of, we need to move away from, we need to focus on as well. Some of the things that we're supposed to be doing we hide away because we don't want to do it. You know, we've been there before, tried to do it before, failed. So it comes up again for us to do in this life, and we say, no, I'm not going to risk that again, I'm not going to do that again. Caused me all sorts of problems last time. So these things, we have to do them now. We're in a position where we're changing into this new being, and we're becoming more tuned in to everything. Our psychic abilities, our abilities to do all sorts of what's called magical things, really. And another thing I was thinking of the other day is, it's funny, but people talk about channeling. You see on the web now, there's hundreds of thousands of people who channel. I do a little bit of channeling myself, but there's loads and loads. Some of them may be better than others for me, and you know, everyone has their favourites, and you have to go with the ones that resonate with you, that make you feel good. Anyone that makes you feel slightly negative, don't listen to them. They have to make you feel really good. They're worth listening to. And years and years ago in the Bible, people didn't think twice about the fact there were prophets, people who were soothsayers, you know. And even today, there's lots of very religious people who would quote the Bible and quote these prophets as being real. And yet when you say to people, these prophets are all over the place now, there's more of them than ever, and they're called channelers. These are the prophets of yesteryear. You know, these channelers are the people that are bringing through the messages from those beings of light and love who care and look after us and want us to evolve. Most of them are what we call angels or archangels. Some of them are called star beings. Some of them are just beings of light and love. We don't know any more than that. But they all want us to evolve, and they all want to help us. And that is such an important task that we have in working with them to complete this task for us. It's not just us ascending, it's the planet, it's Gaia. So Gaia's ascending and we're going with her. If we don't go with her, well, who knows where we'll end up. But when these things come to try you, when these things come in front of you and shake you up, these things from your past, things that you've forgotten about, things that really hurt at the time that you thought had finished, when they come back to haunt you, so to speak, look at them. Be an observer. Don't get emotionally involved with it. And move away and move forward and say, that was then, I'm in the now. Stay as much as you can in your heart when you look at these events or things that are happening in your life. And know that every minute you're alive, you can do anything. So I always say, if I wake up breathing, especially next to my beautiful wife, if I wake up breathing, the world's my oyster. I can do anything. And that is the truth of the matter. So whatever happens to you in a day, if you're awake, breathing, you can change everything for the better. So be positive, be in your heart. Know that whatever is happening to you now is to make you or enable you to be what you are possible, what you can possibly be. You are given this chance now to evolve to such a high degree by this shaking and rattling. So don't see it as negative, because it isn't. It's a very positive step. And see it like that, please. I know it's difficult, some really big challenges for people, some very big health issues and things that, you know, might turn around to me, some people, and say, oh, it's alright for you, you haven't got this, that and the other going on. True, I haven't, thank God. But try your hardest to stay in your heart, stay in the love, stay in the gratitude, knowing that whatever is thrown at you, it's not what happens, it's not what you do about it, it's how you handle it that is the important thing. Stay calm, stay wise. Namaste.